Apex Legends. This is kind of my opinion on it. This game just came out this week. I have been playing it a fair bit. I want to give kind of my general first impressions of the game. Now, I know I kind of said in my Black Ops 4 Blackout video that Battle Royale games have been kind of hit their peak and have now kind of started to fade away. But honestly, this is kind of proving me wrong. I am enjoying this game. It's really good, huh? Like, you get some of the same issues that you do run into with most Battle Royale type games, as in you run into players who just got luckier to come across better gear, you get ambushed, or you just get grouped up with players who just want to just run off and do their own thing and treat it like it's just a team deathmatch or a free-for-all. But if you're with a group of friends, like I was playing with two friends last night, because you go into groups of 3, and there's 20 squads of 3, so there's about 60 players. And it's when you're playing it with a group of friends, it's a lot of fun. Like if you're playing with randoms, you're still gonna enjoy yourself, but you're probably not gonna get as good of experience as you would with a group. As well as its hero base, I got gameplay of Raph, who's really the only character I've put an extended amount of time into it. So each character does play differently. There are 2 characters that you do have to buy, but from what I've seen, you earn credits at a kind of a good rate, as well as the loot boxes. Yes, there are loot boxes in this game. Yes, you can pay real money to earn them, but to buy some, but it's all cosmetics. There's nothing in here that's free. There's no real pay-to-win mechanics here that I can note. It could happen later down the line, because this is EA after all, but it is being made by Respawn, who made Titanfalls 1 and 2, and were kind of formed from the records of Infinity Ward after Modern Warfare 2. So overall, my opinions on the game, it's, like I said, it's really good. I don't have any major complaints. Like, I have been dealing with some connectivity issues, as well as I've seen bits of people falling through the map or getting underneath. But most people who I have seen get underneath the map have died instantly. So
Body shield here.
They're doing a good job of that. Also there is some poor weapon balancing. Like the shotgun pistol I'm holding here is pretty shit, especially with only having 3 shots in it. So, and there's a couple other weapons that I feel like kind of lacking. But that's the thing with battle royales. Weapons are, a lot of times weapons are kind of unbalanced. So, as well as the controls take a little getting used to, but I am more than positive you can remap. As well as some of the character abilities are kind of useless, like Wraith's here, or Raph, whatever you want to call her. I'm gonna call her Wraith. She can summon a portal, or a rift, and basically can put that down, and her squad mates can run through it to get to where she had first put her portal down. So you can basically set up a route to retreat if your team needs it. As well as I feel that her kind of shadow walk, or a wraith walk, whatever you want to call it, can be buffed a little bit. Like, maybe give it a little bit more time. So, and I do like with the banners showing like the top squad as well as the kill leader. I do actually kind of think that's a cool thing. It's like this is the kill leader, so look out for this person. As well as that player will have like a bounty on him, as you can see just on the banners there. So that player had a 500 XP bonus for whoever got the kill. And the map is actually fairly decently sized. Like, it's not too big like PUBG or Fortnites where I kind of feel that you're running around too much looking for players, but it's not too small either to where it feels claustrophobic. The map is fairly decently sized. Like, there's still a lot of running around, but I think some of that is just because A, players are learning the map, and B, just it's a smaller game. Like, you have 60 players instead of the 100 that you would get in Fortnite and PUBG. So,
in progress.
but I do wish that they maybe upped it to 4 people. They kept it an even number, or give us an option to have like a group of 6. But then again, I haven't really been then again, I'm sure that'll come later. There can be like a 3-player or 4-player, or even just a solo mode. Because right now you can only play groups of 3, and there's only the one map. So, which, to be fair, Fortnite has that same problem of only one map.
Care package coming in.
As well as also the skins. The skin offerings are kind of lackluster. Like, the only skins that are really different are the epics. Everything else is just the same for all the characters. So. And some of the weapon skins look really good, but you only really see them if you pick up that weapon. Then again, you collect your weapons in Battle Royales. You don't drop in with a pre-assigned loadout. You just take whatever you can get. So, overall, do I recommend giving this game a download and checking it out, or wait a little bit? I absolutely recommend giving the game a shot. It is free, so you're not losing any money. You're just gonna be, the only thing you're really gonna lose is the time downloading. But it didn't take me too long to download the game. It took me, I'd say, about 2 to 3 hours, I want to say. But that was also with my system running Netflix as well, so this was just downloading in the background. I'm sure it would have taken a lot less time if I just popped my system in the rest mode. As well as, do I see it maybe being worth the microtransactions? Not at this time. Again, the skins, they're nice looking, but for me personally, with Raph being kind of my main, there isn't really a skin there that stands out to me that I want to buy. And so much of it you just don't really see too much. So it's kind of not worth really spending microtransactions on unless you know you're going to be clocking in some serious hours, which I have a feeling I am going to be putting a little bit of time into this game, but I feel it's going to be kind of more, I'll play it more when I have people on playing the game, or I get invites, but I'm probably not going to actively seek out wanting to play it. Like, I had that same thing with Fortnite. I played it more when I had friends who were on the game than just me going out and actually playing it on my own. And then combat is always kind of the make or break thing, and the combat does feel a bit cheap at the start, but I think that's just more the feeling of you encounter players who just got lucky and got stronger stuff than you at the start. But if you can get past that and get into the end of it, everybody kind of has that same level stuff. So combat does feel balanced.
Attention, the kill leader has been eliminated.
I just wish that maybe we had a little bit more variety in weapons, as well as maybe something. Maybe it's just, I don't know, I just want something more out of it, but I don't know what more I could ask. And I'm just gonna address like, no, this is not Titanfall 3. I am not upset that Titanfall 3 is not in development. I don't think it's been canceled like some people are saying. And that about sums up everything I've gotta say about the game. I'm just in combat right here a little bit. Landed a couple shots. Oh yeah, I should talk about with the revive system. You can actually bring back your downed teammates if you can grab that banner. It's great to get you back in early stages, but if you're in a later state, you might not be worth coming back, bringing back your teammates, because when they come back, they don't have any of their loot. Like their loot is gone. So they have to go find stuff, and there is plenty of loot laying around, but if you are in a, but I'll put it like this: if there's 3 players left, you have a group of 2 and 1, are you gonna waste your time? Are you gonna waste one player's time to run to a respawn point and revive them, or are you just gonna rush this one player? Like, you're obviously gonna rush the one player. It's a bad example, but you can bring back your downed teammates, and I think that's nice, especially for me because I'm not too good at battle royales. So that about sums it up. I think I'm gonna just cut this bit here and go into another section where I was in combat in this later in this game, and I will see you guys on my next video.
Rings coming in. Might be something good this way. They might have seen it. I think I may have been.
I've got some hits on me.
Need to recharge my shields. Just us now.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Bye, 1 minute.
I'm taking shots.
I've been down.
Need to recharge my shields. Seconds, rings close. Reloading. Frag out. Taking shots. Firing. 1 second, we got this. We're close to the ring. 30 seconds left.
Good looking up. I picked up our teammate's banner.
Recharging my shields.
Recharging my shield.
Shooter. Shot at. This time I'm down.
Ring closing. Attention. Delivering care package.
Hostile close.
Help your DPP. Looks like a care package is coming in. Big things in that.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.